Breaking news is rippling across entertainment and legal circles tonight as explosive allegations surface involving a Beverly Hills physician and claims connected to Meghan Markle, a story that has ignited intense public debate, online speculation, and urgent calls for clarity. According to multiple reports now circulating, a prominent doctor based in Beverly Hills has been taken into custody following an investigation that allegedly uncovered falsified medical pregnancy records tied to Meghan Markle, with prosecutors claiming the records were fabricated in exchange for a payment said to total $500,000. While the story is still unfolding and all parties are presumed innocent unless proven otherwise, the seriousness of the accusations has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, the medical community, and royal watchers around the world. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. Sources familiar with the investigation say the arrest followed a months-long probe involving financial transactions, digital medical files, and interviews with clinic staff. Investigators reportedly began scrutinizing the physician after irregularities were flagged in confidential medical documentation that did not align with standard obstetric practices or hospital reporting systems. These inconsistencies, according to the reports, raised red flags that prompted authorities to dig deeper into the doctor's professional conduct, licensing history, and financial records. What they claim to have uncovered is now at the center of a rapidly expanding legal case. At the heart of the allegations is the claim that pregnancy-related medical records attributed to Meghan Markle were deliberately fabricated. Prosecutors are said to believe the documents were created outside of approved hospital systems, backdated, and altered to appear authentic. Investigators reportedly traced a series of large financial transfers that allegedly linked the physician to offshore accounts and intermediary firms, with one transaction alone said to approach the $500,000 figure now being widely cited. Authorities have not yet released full details, but sources say these payments are being examined as potential evidence of fraud, conspiracy, and falsification of medical records. Legal experts watching the case note that if the allegations are proven in court, the consequences for the doctor could be severe. Falsifying medical records is considered a serious felony, especially when tied to financial gain and high-profile individuals. Convictions in similar cases have resulted in lengthy prison sentences, permanent loss of medical licenses, and substantial financial penalties. Prosecutors are also reportedly exploring whether additional patients may have been affected, raising the possibility that this case could widen into a broader investigation of the physician's practice. Meghan Markle has not been charged with any crime in connection with these allegations, and no official statement from her representatives has been released at the time of this report. Legal analysts stress that the focus of the arrest is currently on the doctor, not on Markle herself. Still, the mere association of her name with such claims has triggered intense media scrutiny and fierce debate across social media platforms, where supporters and critics alike are demanding transparency and verified facts. Former prosecutors point out that cases involving high-profile figures often unfold slowly, with authorities taking extra care to ensure evidence is airtight before making public declarations. They caution against jumping to conclusions based on early reports, emphasizing that arrests do not equal convictions. At the same time, they acknowledge that law enforcement typically does not take such a dramatic step without believing there is substantial evidence to support the charges. Within the medical community, the news has sparked alarm and concern. Doctors and healthcare professionals are warning that allegations of falsified pregnancy records undermine public trust in medical institutions. Several medical ethics experts have already spoken out, saying that if even part of the reported conduct is true, it represents a profound violation of patient trust and professional responsibility. Medical boards are reportedly preparing their own reviews, independent of the criminal case, to determine whether disciplinary actions are warranted. The story has also reignited long-standing public fascination with Meghan Markle's life under intense scrutiny since her marriage into the British royal family and subsequent departure from official royal duties. Every development connected to her tends to draw outsized attention, and this situation is no exception. Commentators are divided, with some urging caution and fairness, while others argue that the claims, if substantiated, could have far-reaching implications for public credibility and past narratives. Investigators are said to be carefully examining digital trails, including metadata embedded in medical files, email correspondence, and clinic software logs. Forensic analysts reportedly believe these digital fingerprints could play a crucial role in establishing when and how the documents were created. Financial crime specialists are also involved, tracking money flows that allegedly connect the physician to shell companies and consulting firms that may have been used to disguise payments. Court records indicate that the doctor is expected to appear before a judge for an initial hearing, where charges will be formally outlined and bail conditions determined. Defense attorneys for the physician have reportedly denied all wrongdoing, arguing that the accusations are based on misunderstandings, incomplete data, or malicious interpretations of routine medical documentation. They insist their client will vigorously contest the charges and clear his name in court. As this case develops, questions are also being raised about how such alleged falsifications could have gone undetected for so long, if they indeed occurred. Critics are calling for stricter oversight of private medical practices, especially those catering to high-profile clients, while lawmakers are renewing discussions about tighter regulations governing digital health records and financial transparency in healthcare. For now, much remains unknown. Authorities have not released the full scope of evidence, and official court documents are still pending. What is clear is that this story has struck a nerve, touching on issues of trust, power, celebrity, and accountability. As with all breaking news of this magnitude, facts will continue to emerge, narratives may shift, and the legal process will ultimately determine what is true and what is not. We will continue to follow this developing story closely and bring you verified updates as they become available. If you want to stay informed as this case unfolds, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps keep the conversation grounded in facts and accountability, and it ensures you won't miss the next major update in this rapidly evolving story.